A very good morning. Thanks for clicking on to the Wednesday edition of Vogan'S European Outlook. Certainly looks as if as we head into the new year, folks, that we are going to start to see something a little bit colder with more northerly airflow. The jet stream is starting to kind of tangle up a wee bit, becoming very elongated in the middle altitude pattern at the moment. So we're starting to slow down the atmosphere. We don't have the same prominence in the jet stream west to east that has been, of course, very much determining our weather over the last 10 days or so. But this is a GFS 2 meter temperature normally here, and I want to skip through the sequence here over the next 384 hours because you can see here that we do have, it still shows uh, disturbances, areas of low pressure coming into the pattern. But what is noticeable is the fact that this still unsettled pattern becomes colder as we go into the new year. But also, you notice that we see colder air starting to build once again over the continent, which is quite interesting. But you can see here, as we push into the last few days of the year, we do have milder up across Scotland. The reason why is high pressure is centred in the near continent, keeping things fairly calm and settled across southern parts of the UK. But because we've got that southwesterly airflow on the outer edge, just 2 wee seconds, pet. Because we've got that southwesterly airflow on the outer periphery of the high, that is keeping the southwest winds going and keeping the temperatures milder across the northwest of the UK. As we push into the new year, you can see here how we've got a frontal system comes down and removes that mild air, and we're in the cooler air to start. Just give me 2 wee seconds, pet. Okay, Danny's doing a video. You can see here the cooler air over the UK because we've pushed that front south, opened the door to something a little bit colder. As we push into next week here, this is when things get a little bit more interesting. Not just so much in the UK, but all over Europe. Because what you notice here is we've got systems, yes, still coming into the UK. You can see that because of the up and down temperature profile over the British Isles here. But look at how it starts to cool off across southern Europe. Then while we've got modest brand cold at the moment over the continent, we are starting to see colder air, Arctic air, coming back into the continent here during the first week of the year of 2017 here, and that is a significant push of cold air here, and it does reach the UK as well. But there's going to be that fight over the UK between Atlantic and Arctic once again. But that is a significant push of cold air back in to the continent once again. So we're reloading the pattern after our pullback from the bitterly cold air that we've seen over eastern parts of Europe during the run up to Christmas here. And in terms of snowfall, the model is very bullish, even for the UK. And we are going to have northerly winds. We're going to have the chance of snow, significant snow over higher elevations here as we go into the new year period here. So let's have a very quick look and see here just exactly what we're looking at. Snowfall. So you can see the total snowfall here. And over the next 240 hours, we have got, like I say, very significant snow, particularly over the high elevations of the North Pennines, the southern uplands, and the highlands here. And you notice here with this significant push of Arctic air back into the continent again, we're also talking about some very significant snowfall stretching from northern Spain right across the northeasternmost parts of Europe here. So the winter pattern is definitely coming back into the mix once again. Fine tuning the details, we will be doing that over the next several days here, and we're going to be talking a bit more about the finer details of what the UK can expect just beyond the New Year period, because we are going to hold on to that kind of settled theme the next few days. Then we're also, of course, going to be talking about the front moving south. We've got a front over the next several days, kind of just lingering over the northwest corner of Scotland, with southwesterly winds keeping the mildest temperatures in the UK over the northwest, and of course, where the fog lingers over central and eastern parts of England, we're really not going to get much above freezing with that lingering fog. And of course, out with the fog by night time, clear skies, it's late December, folks, so you get frost. So it does look as if we are Going to start to see a change to colder, but exactly fine tuning how much cold, do we get snow, so on and so forth, will be determined over the next few days here, folks. But we have got at least a pattern that is looking something more for the time of the year. Hope you have a great Wednesday, and do check out the written post available later on. Bye for now.